Okay, so I've got sushi train. Now no one at me and come for me and say, you're not meant to be eating sushi when you're pregnant. You can eat it if it's fresh. And this is very, very fresh. I got chocolate mousse too. One for Lockie, of course. Soy sauce and mayo. I wish I got ginger. Anyway, so this is everything we've got. We've got spring rolls, kiragi, I don't know how to say it. Kiragi, it's a vegetarian one. I don't know how to say it. It's basically deep fried vegetables on top of rice, a rice chip, and it is so delicious. And then I've got, oh, I'm so hungry. Sweet chili prawn, and I got the sesame roll, which is tuna, cucumber, and avocado, and spring rolls. All for me. Let's get into answering some questions. I've honestly tried so hard to get my boyfriend to film a mukbang Q&A with me, but he's just impossible to round up, so here we are. You're just gonna have to put up with me. Yum. And then this is like a lemonade, a green tea, I don't know, I can't read it, but it's some sort of fizzy drink and it's good. Last time I ate in a video, you guys told me it was really annoying and couldn't stand how I ate. So, I apologize. If I eat like a pig, I'm hungry, okay? Are you still friends with people from school? Not really. I think I have one friend that I went to school with. I'm not the best at keeping in touch with anyone, to be honest. I'm quite a loner, as you can see. What's the thing you love most about Lockie? I appreciate that he's a very hard worker, and I appreciate how much pride he takes in his work. Because I'm also the same, like with he's just got really good work ethic, and I feel like that's really attractive. Like if I was with a guy that wasn't motivated to work or make something of himself, it wouldn't be that much of a turn on to me. So yeah, I really respect his work ethic and his willing to work so hard. And I love that he has big goals, because I also have really big goals in life. And I feel like he has definitely motivated me to work as hard as possible and get like further ahead, which is awesome. So yeah, that's what I love about my boyfriend. And another one of the sesame rolls. Oh, I fucking knew that was gonna happen. Crunchy, look. Look. Neck minute. Dogs aren't allowed to have sushi, you know. Sushi will kill them. Hope not. You don't want it? Oh, I'm taking it away then. So she eats it. I knew that was gonna happen. It's like I manifested that. How often do you and your man do it while pregnant? I feel like it hasn't really changed a lot. Like, we're not like these crazy sex fiends that have sex so often. before falling pregnant, I think we had sex like 1 to 2 times a week. Now, probably the same. It just depends who can be bothered to initiate sex, I guess. When I was pregnant with Forrest, you know how some guys kind of get weirded out with the pregnancy thing because they're like, I don't want to feel the baby moving while I'm having sex, because it will like, they would feel like they're like poking the baby with their penis or whatever. I don't know. Who knows what goes through their head? I'm not sure. These are my faves. And it's vegetarian. Probably vegan. Not sure. So yeah, I'd say we're still doing it like once a week. Nothing crazy. Once a week is good for us, guys. Let me try one of these prawn ones. What's the most annoying thing Lockie does? I feel like these were questions for us to be filming together, but he's not here, so that's annoying. I find it really annoying how much he hates filming. Like, he just thinks it's such a chore. He hates taking photos of me. Like, he'll literally grunt and moan if I ask him to take a photo of me. And I kind of just wish that he would be like more supportive, because it is bringing in a wage, and like without that income, I feel like he would be very, very financially stressed. So like, obviously supporting a family, like nowadays you have to work, like both parents need to work in order to survive because things are so expensive. Like, the cost of living are just insane. So I just wish that like he gave me a little bit more support there, even though he thinks it's like stupid and whatever. Like, he does get in videos with me and photos, and I appreciate it, but I know that, like, I just wish that he enjoyed it like I do. You know what I mean? It's actually really fun. I enjoy it. What else do I get annoyed by? I think we just get annoyed by like one another's mess, which is normal when you're in a relationship and when you're living with someone, because let's be real, no one wants to be picking up after someone else like they're a child, do they? I feel like he hates picking up after me and I hate picking up after him, but we both just like chip in and do it, if that makes sense. But every single morning he'll leave his cup on the bedside table and he'll hang his clothes up on the floor. And then if I want to clean bedroom, I have to come along and deal with that. So sometimes that can be quite annoying, but I don't really mind. Like, it's easy to pick up a shirt and a pair of pants. Like, it doesn't bother me that much. There's always going to be mess in life, and I feel like it's stupid to get too hung up on the mess. How many kids would Joel like? I feel like a lot of people are asking if we're gonna try for like a third baby, because obviously we didn't get a girl. So I feel like society just automatically thinks, oh, their family's like not complete, maybe they'll go again. And like, honestly, I would love to get a girl, but this is a fact. I've been told that if you have 2 of the same sex, it actually reduces your chances of getting the opposite sex the 3rd time. So I feel like I just need to see how I go with another little baby, and if it's not too much for me, then I would probably definitely consider having a 3rd child, but not because I'm hoping for a girl, because it could also be a boy. Like, I would want to have another baby just because I want another baby and I'm ready, and I feel like if I felt like our family wasn't complete, then I would definitely go for a third, but who knows how hectic it's gonna be. And I feel like it's good to get the baby stage out of the way, because like you don't want to be changing nappies forever. Like it'd be nice when they can actually go to the toilet themselves. I just don't know what it's going to be like. I don't know if it's gonna, I think I'd be so scared of being so overwhelmed with 3. I don't know, do any parents out there have a third baby? What are your thoughts? I feel like this question, I just don't know the answer. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if we'll have a third baby, but basically what I'm saying is I don't want to have a third baby in the hope of getting a girl, because I know that some people do try for their third kid if they get 2 of the same sex and they want the opposite, and they're really hoping for the, you know, 1 of each, but you just can't guarantee what you're gonna get. So I would have a third baby if I feel like I can handle it, if I feel like our family's not complete, if I feel like I'm ready to have a third. I'm not dismissing it completely, if that makes sense. Had threesomes, foursomes, wishing I did before I got into a long-term relationship. I really wanted to answer that question with Vlocky because I would love to know if, no, I don't think he would want a threesome, to be honest. Like, I feel like he's too much the type of guy that's like, no, you're mine, like I don't want to share you sort of thing. And that's fine, like I'm the same in a relationship as well. I feel like I'd just be a little bit worried that it could potentially not ruin the relationship, but it could like cause arguments or fuck either or. It could like fuck with you mentally, you know what I mean? If you're gonna have a threesome, like I don't think that I would want a threesome because I might like get too jealous, or basically I just would prefer to keep Lockie to myself, and I feel like he thinks the same. I hope, like I have brought it up with him before and I didn't think he was keen on the idea, but I only just found out that he actually watches porn like the rest of the world does. So I want to ask you guys a question. Do your boyfriends watch porn? And if you're answering no, then do you really know? Like, do you 100% know that they don't? And maybe you should ask them again and just say, look, I really want an honest answer. Because that's what I did with Lockie. I was like, babe, like I'm not gonna get mad. I just wanna know, like, do you watch porn? And he gave me an honest answer, which I respect, but I didn't know that was gonna be, I just didn't know, because he obviously like told a little fib about it when we were first dating, because maybe he thought it would like hurt my feelings or whatever. So I was under the impression that he didn't watch it. And I'm also under the impression that he doesn't want a threesome, but I guess you just never know. You know what I mean? So I'm not sure about that one. But we haven't had a threesome or a foursome. And we've been together for like coming up to 4 years this year in October. Just curious, what's both of your biggest life goals? Have you already hit it? I feel like for Lockie, he just wants a really nice home that he's really comfortable in and very proud of to call his home. I feel like he has big goals for his business and he really wants to like get that off the ground so he doesn't have to work as much and maybe he can spend some more time at home. I would love for him to spend more time at home. I feel like as a mum, sometimes it gets kind of lonely. Like obviously you have your kids there, but it's just nice to have that adult interaction. So I would love for him to be at home more and you know, just like more present with me and the boys, because like he works a lot. Like he goes to work early in the mornings and comes home in the afternoon, and I'm super grateful that he is home every night. Like I love that we can work and then come home and like be together as a family. But I would love, what was I saying? Yeah, I'm grateful that he doesn't like leave for weeks at a time like other families. That would be really hard, and I really feel for mums that have like fly in fly out husbands, or if they work away, it's like very draining when you don't have the help, and it's like kind of lonely, I guess, when your partner's not there. I don't know how to explain it, but yeah, I think that would be a goal of his. And then a goal for me is to just have like a loving, healthy family, and just work as much as possible, give them the best life possible. I really want to travel with my boys, and I really want to see the rest of the world also, because I haven't done like a heap of traveling. It would definitely be a different sort of traveling than what like backpacker style is, because obviously if you've got 2 kids it's going to be harder. So I feel like I just need to make enough money so that we can travel comfortably. What I'm trying to say is it's harder to go traveling with kids, so I feel like you need more money for like babysitters if you wanted to like go and do something while they're sleeping, or pay for like business class so that the kids are comfortable and so that you're comfortable. Like I just think that it would be a little bit more expensive traveling as a family, rather than if you were to do it on a budget or like go backpacking or whatever. Yeah, that's one of my goals, is to just like make enough money that we can travel as a family comfortably. I'll always have bigger and higher goals to achieve. Like one of my goals this year is to just like smash out as much content as possible, because I feel like I just want to be super present in the moment when this bub comes, and I just want to be more organized and get on top of my shit. Like work is definitely always going to be a massive goal, like always keeping up and producing amazing quality work, because I take so much pride in that. But then I also want to be more present when this baby comes, and just like only be filming like not so much work stuff, if that makes sense. Are you for or against weed? So Lockie doesn't like smoking pot. Like I know that he really doesn't enjoy it. I used to be like full on stoner. Like this is for a whole nother video, but yeah, I used to love weed. I obviously don't touch drugs anymore. I don't even remember the last time I smoked weed. But yeah, I'm definitely not like judgmental if someone were to choose that as a lifestyle or whatever. Like if they wanted to light up a doobie or whip out a bong, whatever. Like I'm not a judgmental person in that way. Like I feel like each to their own. You do what makes you happy. You do what gets you through life. I'm not like fully against it. It is a drug at the end of the day. So like I personally wouldn't want my sons to be smoking pot. I guess I don't really have to think about that just yet, because they're not like adolescent teens, but we'll sort that out when it gets to it. But like, yeah, Lockie doesn't, he's definitely not into smoking weed. I wouldn't mind, just obviously right now I'm pregnant, but I mean, I feel like everything in moderation. And it's such a like weird touchy subject, speaking about drugs and stuff online. What I'm gonna say is I have not done drugs in the longest time, but I'm also not gonna sit here and say that I've never touched drugs. And I'm also telling you that I used to be a massive stoner. Sorry, don't judge me. I wasn't a bad person. I was just going through shit, and that is how, it was like a coping mechanism, I guess. I just don't think that anyone should judge anyone else for how they are living out their life or however they're choosing to go down their individual path, if that makes sense. Ooh. Have you ever gotten into a physical fight with someone? So the closest well, yes, I was actually in a very violent physical relationship when I was like, far out, how old was I? Maybe like 17, 18 with one of my boyfriends, and it was definitely in like the domestic violent categories. It was so bad, like very traumatic. That's the only physical fight I've ever had is like trying to defend myself. Also, I did things that were quite violent towards my boyfriend because like it was just such a toxic relationship, and like he didn't respect me, I didn't respect him, and that's kind of like all I knew when you're trying to defend yourself. Like especially me, like I'm very passionate about treating one another equally and treating one another with respect. So when I realized that he didn't respect me and he was like hurting me, then that made me so furious, and I would like do things that were horrible back to him because like I was young, silly, trapped, in love. Well, I thought I was in love, in a toxic relationship. So yeah, that's the closest physical fight that I've ever been in. I've never been in a physical fight with like a female out clubbing, or like I've never tried to like pull a girl's hair, or I've just never been in that situation before where I've had to be in a physical fight. Like I'm just so not about that. That shit really scares me. I remember when me and my friend got off the train to Oz Fair once, and there was these really young teenagers, and they were all in a group, and they were cornering me and my girlfriend and being like, you're such a fake, you're a fake bitch, look at you with your fake lips, like so scary. And they were like, they had us in the middle, they were circling us, and I was so scared. I called my boyfriend at the time and I'm like, I don't know what the fuck to do here. And they kept following us and like getting in our faces and stuff, and I was just like so scared, and I would never try to like hit anyone or initiate a violent physical fight ever, unless I was like defending myself, which is what I was just speaking about in the situation I was in with my ex. But yeah, I'm a real pussy when it comes to that shit, and I just like don't, like I just am not into violence. And even though I went through shit as a teenager and I've experienced a lot, that is not one of the things that I ever did. Like I just didn't get into physical fights. I would try to avoid it at all costs because I was like, I'm just not about that. That shit scares the fuck out of me. Yeah, I'm not used to that sort of behavior, let's say. And I just wasn't exposed to a lot of that growing up. Like I went to a private school. There wasn't any physical fights there ever, unless it was between like, no, actually there was just never any physical fights there. Like it was a private school. Everyone was like, you know, like there was not a lot of fights. Whereas I feel like when I went to public, there was more fights. And I went to Benoa State High School, but there was not like a lot. Like I think I witnessed like 1 or 2 fights when I was at Benoa, and never any at Trinity. Does it bother you that Lockie hasn't proposed? Like what is he waiting for? I don't know either. Like I don't know what goes through this guy's head, you guys. I'm not sure. But I've spoken to him about it before, and he kind of just said like, it's not really like top of the list priority. Like I'd rather spend money on getting the house done. He basically just said like, I'm with you for life anyway. And I think he like expects me to know that. So it doesn't like mean a lot to him to like go out and spend money on a ring, I guess, because it's not going to change anything. Like, I think that's how he thinks. And then he also said, like, I think also another reason is he would want to spend money on like a really nice ring for me, just for his own like pride, I guess. I don't know, is it a pride thing if a guy like, I don't know, I can't remember the conversation we had, but I basically said like, is it because you can't afford it, or you think that I want something really expensive? And I think he thinks that I want something really expensive, but I've reassured him that like I just want like a cute little dainty ring anyway. So I don't know. Am I bothered? Not too bothered. Like, I'm not like obsessed over it. I feel like I get more bothered when people ask me about it. I'm like, because then I think about it, because normally I'm not even thinking about that. Like, I'm not like, oh, when's my boyfriend gonna propose? And I'm not like mad that he hasn't done it. And I'm not like thinking like negative thoughts because he hasn't proposed. But then when people ask me, I'm like, yeah, should I be bothered about this? You know what I mean? So, I don't know. I'm gonna have to sit on this chair.
How about you sit on that chair and I'll sit on this one?
Well, because you're taller than me. That's why. And it's lower.
Is this going to be able to support my weight?
Yeah. You look so cute. You look so cute on camera. Did you try it? Is it good? Don't. He's touching my rolls. How rude. Okay. Is it good?
Yeah.
I want to show you something.
What?
Question, Lachlan. What's the most annoying thing that I do?
Not unstack the dishwasher. Or put your dishes in the dishwasher.
I literally...
And fill up glasses full of water and leaving them in the sink.
Or
grabbing another drink container with another straw when you don't need it.
Don't, Winston, babe, don't.
When you've already got 4 on the go.
Winston, you're so naughty. He's pissed all over my new rug. Not into it.
Did you take them for wheeze today?
Yes, I did 100 times.
Look at me.
I swear on Forest Life. What do you love most about me? It's hard, isn't it? It's hard to answer.
There's just so many things I love about you, honey. Probably your positivity and you're never negative.
Babe, so you can't even think about one thing.
No, that you're very loving and...
He can't even think of one thing. What I said, do you want to know what I said?
What?
I said your work ethic.
Wow. That is so cruel.
Why?
Why does Crunchy sound like a squeaky toy?
What do you love about me? Are we even in love? Babe, that was another question.
What?
Are we still in love?
What? Who said that?
Oh, are you still in love with Lockie? Well, you couldn't even answer one thing you loved about me.
No, the question's not, that's not the question. The question is, are you still in love with Lockie?
I'm asking you.
What are you asking me?
If we're still in love.
Yeah. Of course.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
What's love though?
What is love?
No,
baby, don't hurt me.
Be serious.
Don't hurt me.
Alright, next question is, see, this is what happens when I try to have a serious conversation with him. I give up. So I couldn't even answer half these questions. So another question was, are you bothered that Lockie doesn't propose? Tell everyone why you don't propose. Rings are cheap.
Not when you're spending every fucking bloody pay on renovating.
See, yeah, so it's renovation's his #1 priority, not a ring. You always manage to come up with the money though. Don't you?
Do you really think that everything that we're doing right now is the time to propose to you?
Why not? I'd love to wear a nice ring.
Just wait, hun.
Wait for what?
Just wait, man. Just wait. Stop being so impatient. Oh, fuck.
What else? Did I poo while giving birth to Forrest?
No. Why is that a question?
I said make it juicy. Do you want more than 2 kids?
We'll see how you go with 2.
Yeah, that's what I said. Oh, how do you feel about pregnancy sex? Be honest. You have to be... You have to be honest.
What do you mean?
Wait, you made me turn around the other day to do doggy because the belly was a bit much.
Well, there's a lot happening. There's a lot more happening than usual, so...
What do you mean?
Plus, all I'm thinking about is the friggin' baby inside of me.
I told them that would have been the reason.
Oh, don't let your dog eat chocolate. Don't let your dog eat chocolate, it's poison!
That's oh, no, don't! That chocolate actually is. That's what I said before. I dropped a roll of sushi on the ground and Crunchy ate it, and I'm like, wait for all the people to be like, sushi can actually kill your dog. But I don't think it can.
Licking that minuscule amount of chocolate will not do anything to a dog.
Yeah, but chocolate's actually...
Poisonous.
It's an actual thing that it's poisonous for dogs, but I don't know if sushi is. Yeah, so is it because you're thinking about the baby, or is it just because there's a big old belly there?
Well, there's just like more thoughts than when you're not pregnant. Like I'll start thinking about the baby and be like, oh, what's it doing around that? Is it swishing and swirling? Like...
Really? Is that why?
And I think about like, is it just going like this around your belly and like what's happening?
When we're doing the deed.
When we're doing the deed.
Yeah, I thought it would wig you out because of that. Let's just turn her over, eh? let's just do it a non-belly position. So there you go, that's how he feels about it. He's wigged the fuck out by the pregnancy sex. Are you happy with having another boy?
Yes, very happy.
It seems like you and Lockie always argue. Is that true?
Yes. Always over the cleaning or me being lazy.
What?
Yeah, I get told I'm lazy.
I don't say that. I just think it's rich that you complain about the cleaning when you'll get up in the morning and take your clothes off and hang them up on the floor next to the bed.
Hang them up on the floor or drop them on the floor?
Whatever. You drop them on the floor, you leave them there. So if you want to complain...
there, ladies and gentlemen, because I like to keep a bed set attire. So that goes beside the bed, which is what I use the next night.
You don't
to
put it
prevent further
nicely.
washing.
You have like the shirt there and then the pants will be over there. Why don't you like neatly put it in a pile?
That you're a bit of a cyclone.
Babe, you also leave your shit lying around. And plus, when you get up in the morning and you take your clothes off and you leave them next to the bed, are you going to fold them? No, because you don't have time. You're thinking about getting to work. So when I'm working from home, I'm not thinking about cleaning. I'm working.
Yes, you certainly were working today, weren't you?
I got so much done today.
What a job.
I filmed a TikTok, which takes so long, by the way. It's very time consuming. I'll show you. I did a TikTok. I took a sponsored photo, which didn't turn out nicely. So...
Is that why you're wearing that?
And then I went and took a photo in this outfit and then re-shot the sponsored photo that I shot this morning, and then I came back And I was also driving around looking for a cool location as well. That's time consuming. And then I went and got myself lunch for the mukbang, came home, sat down, ate my lunch at like 2 o'clock in the afternoon and filmed a mukbang. So I was very productive today.
Wow, the talent on it.
That is talent.
Alright.
Alright, love you. You keen for some pregnancy sex tonight?
Love you so much. See you guys, enjoy.
Wait, I want to know something. How come the other night when I tried to have sex with you, you said no, but you had a boner?
What the fuck? Jesus, bud.
Tell me!
Ta-ta.
See, this is what happens when I try to have a conversation with him. Babe, why? Because you like playing?
Playing?
Why did you do that? I want to know.
What do you mean because I like playing? What does that mean?
I have a question. Do you do
I
that?
have a question. What does because you like playing me?
Playing, like playing around. Babe, wait, I have a
Oh yeah,
question.
because I like annoying you, yeah.
Wait, no, I have a question.
What?
Do you say no because you know that it makes me try even more?
No, I say no because I know it annoys you. But then I think, oh, anyway.
What do you think? Tell me!
No.
Babe, I'll stop filming. Tell me. Alright. Thank God I got lucky in the end of that video. I hope you guys enjoyed this little mukbang Q&A. Let me know what other videos you want to see from me. I feel like I definitely need to film more like pregnancy videos. I literally only have... Oh my God, I'm like so close to giving birth, you guys. I'm so scared. It's creeping up. 1 month to go, literally. Because you know what? This month will go so fast, it'll not even feel like a month. That's why I'm saying I've got 1 month to go, because it's going to feel like 1 month. Breathe. Alright. Love you guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video.